Hi everyone, welcome to Digital Fortress. This is Rick. Sorry for the brief delay on the startup there. I got my quarantine haircut going on. Number 2 on the sides, number 3 on top. Nice haircut, right? Pretty quick and easy, about a 5-minute haircut. I was doing a quick update, welcoming the new pioneers onto the Friends and Family Testnet today because I have a very long week ahead of me. I'm about to head out from my regular job, which keeps me very busy. So I won't have as much time to spend on the FNF testnet until maybe Thursday or Friday when I'm done with the major tasking that I have ahead of me. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and encourage all the new pioneers to get involved and enjoy the Friends and Family testnet and learn a lot. Now you guys know I'm a pretty no bullshit kind of guy. So the Friends and Family testnet is going okay. It's going okay. It's not like blow my socks off, just to be completely fair assessment. I give it about a 6.5 on a scale of 1 to 10, with very rapid development, maybe a 7.5 by the end of next week. At the speed we're going, could be a 9.5 by the end of the month. We'll see. We'll find out. But at the speed we're going, yeah. Well, I see comments in chat. Hi, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. And I'll see if I can get to your comments. A guy from Switzerland says, hey, how you doing? I'm doing all right, doing all right. So anyway, to manage expectations, first of all, for the new pioneers coming onto the testnet, plan on about 12 hours a week. I started off the initial description when you do the introductory part of the Friends and Family testnet says about 6 hours a week. Well, you're probably going to need to do more than that. I put in probably 12 to 14 hours the first week and at least 10 hours last week, even though I was out of town for a chunk of the week, and it just didn't seem to be enough. So plan on 12 hours a week. Also, plan on running into the same problems you ran into during the Rust network phase between September and December of 2019, where sometimes the code forks. For example, yesterday I spent 3 hours with stuck block height, and turns out this morning my node was stuck on a fork. Well, okay. We saw that with the Rust, and here it is with the Haskell. So I'm not surprised, and it's okay, because the Haskell is running apparently much more efficiently. So if you're a new pioneer to the testnet, be alert to that. To learn the workarounds, you have to stop your node, delete the DB, clean up the logs, and restart the node. Just for example, you're going to have to do that, okay? Also, let's see here. So great support on Telegram. There's the pros. Awesome support on Telegram. Awesome support from other community folks. All that stuff is going really well. The documentation on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd put it about a 8 out of 10. It's designed to make you think, but also it has some errors in it. So you're going to run into errors in the documentation until they all get fixed. So just be alert to that. The documentation's not perfect. So if you run into errors, don't worry about it. Put in a correction if you can figure it out. Especially the two guys that I have coming on as my mentees, they probably know more about it than I do. Cheap Staking is coming on with me, and Jesse Smith is coming on as my 2 additional pioneers, and they both already have nodes up and running, and they're probably more advanced than I am, to be honest with you. Let's see, any questions in there? Hey, Niels, how you doing? Katsumoto. Hi, Rick from Perth, Australia. Perth, Australia. Hi, Elizabeth Woods. All right, so let me think. Anything else? Yeah, watch out for forks because they still occur. They're still there. There's no peer-to-peer networking protocol. I'm kind of surprised that with everything that was done with Poltercast on Rust, right now the peer-to-peer is basically hard-coded in. I mean, you put in a topology file. What's happening beyond that, I don't know. I'm not an expert on that material, but it appears that the hard coding is how you connect for now until a peer-to-peer layering is deployed. It's probably okay that there is no peer-to-peer protocol right now. I mean, as far as like peer discovery, peer discovery protocol. There's no automation like the Rust ITN has right now. Basically, you just you put it in your topology file, and there it is. That's who you connect to. Maybe there's some peer discovery going on, and I'm just not sure how it works. I've asked on Telegram, didn't get much response to that. Okay, so let me see, any questions? Let's see, I don't see any questions in there. It is a quick update. I do have to get on the road. Jocelyn says, any idea on TPS on Shelley mainnet? No, I have no idea. I don't want to even speculate. All as I know is that one person measured 8 8 transactions per second from their perspective, from their node, but that is absolutely no indication as to what the network TPS is. I know on Rust it operates at least 23 transactions per second that I personally saw with my own eyes, that I did myself. Therefore, I anticipate something more than that with multiple nodes handling the transactions, so it'll probably be something higher than that. But you would have to talk to the IOHK folks to get a more accurate measurement, because I don't have the precision or the knowledge to take measurements on transactions per second. But I'm pretty confident it's going to be impressive. I won't be surprised if it kind of knocks our socks off a little there. So, all right, I don't see any questions in there that people need answered right away and pressing. So congratulations to the new pioneers. Everybody else who's itching to get on the test net, I don't think it will be very long. I'm thinking maybe a couple more weeks, possibly by the end of June. It might go public, but I don't know. I'm not an official. But the only reason I say that is because people often ask me, how long do you think, how much? I won't do price estimates on ADA, because whatever I say, it does the opposite. That's just the way it is. How long is it going to take to get this test net out to mainnet? That's a question that I often see. I don't know either. I mean, at the current velocity, maybe August. I said that before. Maybe. We'll see as time goes on. I'm going to have to revise my estimate. I saw on Pay Ada's YouTube that he mentioned that he thinks we need a Haskell ITN to properly test the network load with a large number of nodes. I tend to agree with him. I'm more confident, I would be more confident in a proper mainnet if we did do a Haskell ITN, but it's extremely expensive and time consuming, so maybe we'll be able to pull it off with the pioneers and the public non-incentivized HTN, as long as people set up their pools and perform delegations in the same manner that would occur realistically on the mainnet. I think we can get a good estimate of how the protocol will behave once it goes on the mainnet. So, in summary, let me summarize real quick. I'm going to punch out. New pioneers plan on probably at least 12 hours a week if you have the time to fit it in. I've had to borrow my son and say, hey, can you do exercise 3 and then tell me how it goes, and then I'll get to it when I can get to it. And he like smashed through it and said, yeah, it worked pretty good. So yeah, exercise 1, 2, and 3, pretty good. Exercise 4 and 5 are out. Haven't touched them yet. Haven't had my techs and my son take a look at that one yet, but I'll get to it in a couple of days. Yeah, put some time. Oh, another important word of advice, and I'm going to punch out. That is, read ahead. So you go to exercise 1, you begin performing the steps, okay? Try not to just copy and paste the steps into a terminal like in a robotic manner. Make sure you read past the step, because there might be a note that says, if this condition occurs, then do this thing that's different than the procedure. So you make sure you read the entire step, familiarize yourself with the entire exercise 1, for example, then go back, and as you perform each of the procedures, read ahead a little bit in case one of those conditions come up. You'll know that there's a step on how to compensate for it. That's all I got for you. Thanks everyone for watching. Y'all have a great day, and I'll try to get an update in maybe this Saturday after I get back into town and get working back on the test net. In the meantime, I'll have my techs working on the Haskell test net and giving me reports. So y'all have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.